Hello ladies, it's Sue here, one of the Look Fabulous Forever ambassadors, and that is a skincare and makeup range for ladies with older faces like mine. Well, I'm wearing a colour today I don't often wear in summer, navy. I associate navy as a winter dark colour, but it's having a moment. So I thought I'd have a look at my makeup today and create a look to wear with shades of navy. So what I've done so far is I've prepped my skin, because without proper preparation your makeup isn't going to last or look good. So I've used the sunscreen, moisturiser, the Like Silk skin prime, and I've really let that settle in today, because I've noticed lately in the warmer weather you really have to let that do. Then on top of that I've put my continuous cover foundation in number 2, and that has created a canvas for my makeup on top of. So I'm going to start with my concealer, and I use concealer number 2, and I'm just going to pat that gently around my eyes while trying to keep my mouth closed. And actually quite good that navy's having a turn in the spotlight, because it's such a versatile colour. It's a great alternative to wearing black in, for older faces, because black can be a little bit stark. And it accessorises with so many colours. It looks wonderful with cream, with white, with red, pale pink, lime green. And I love to wear it with this ochre yellow that's got little bits of it, flowers in my blouse. And I always put a little bit of concealer where I've got discoloration, and already I feel better. Then I'm going to take a soft brush, and I'm just going to rub the translucent powder on top of that, especially under my fringe where I can get quite warm, and also helps to set your foundation. I'm going to start with my eyebrows, and I'm going to bring back the brow today in blonde. Give it a bit of a shake like that, and you can see it's got a very fine brush like that, and then you literally paint your eyebrows on. I still have a line, but my eyebrows are very fair and quite faded. Tiny hair-like strokes to mimic your brows, and I think it's important to have a defined brow, but one that looks fairly natural. And then I have to put my lip liner on too, because I can't get used to my face without a lip line. And I put my foundation on, I put a little line around my mouth of the Never Feather Lip Primer to make sure that my lipstick stays in place. And now I'll start with my eyes, and I'm going to use the Cool Blues palette with the grey and then that mid blue and the navy in there. And I'll take a brush. Using the grey, I'm going to put a soft coat over my lid, from inner corner to out. I rather not overload my brush, because then you get sort of spatters when you're working with powder, but rather lightly load my brush and do 2 coats. And now I'm just going to blend that in with a blender brush that I have. So that's my completely covered with the grey. Then I'm going to take the mid colour, and I'm going to brush that from the centre of my eye outwards. So this is like a violety blue, but it's very pretty. You see? Don't need as much this time, because I've got the grey underneath, and just blend it out to the ends. To take the darker one, the navy, and do almost like a number 7 in the corner of my eyes to give it shape. And then again, blending brush, and blend that all in. The Look Fabulous Forever shades are excellent for older faces, because they're not shiny, so they don't sit in creases and highlight lines. but they are matte, and because they're matte, it can flatten your eye. So I need to add a highlight in the center of my eye just to give it a little bit of shape. And there are several things I can do. I could use my cream shadow, which I'll be using on my brow bone, or I can use this, the Sheer Brilliance colour, and I've got the lilac-y one here today, and then put a little dot in the center of your eyelid like that. And again, blending brush and just brush that in very lightly. You see, already I feel my eyes are looking quite pretty. Then I'm going to use my eyeliner, and I've got out navy to use today, and nice soft liner, and I'm going to rub it along the base of my eyelashes. Close to your lashes, and a little bit of a flick at the end. See, I've already got almost like a smoky eye effect there, haven't I? And then I like to highlight my brow bone in cream, and I'm taking the cream out of the Soft Neutrals palette, and I'm just going to use my fingers for this. Highlight or cover this bone here, and I put a little bit down the center of my nose, a little bit of contouring going on here as well. Then I'm going to take a highlighter pen, pump it from the end, and I take a little bit off on my hand, because when it comes down the pen it can come with a rush. And then again I'm going to take my finger and just highlight, pat it in. Going to take that navy pencil, and I'm just going to go underneath my eyelashes on my waterline and rub a bit in there before I apply my mascara on both eyes, and a little bit along the bottom of my lash line too, just about a centimetre. And then it's mascara time, and I'm going to use the Lithe Lash Black Mascara. Got a nice big brush so it can get to every lash, and I just weave that through. And my lipstick today, I've got a brand new Poppy to use. I'd forgotten how much I enjoyed Poppy, and I really did wear my Poppy lipstick out last summer. Such a bright, cheerful colour. See how it just brings your face alive? And then last but not least, blusher. And in my hand, I do believe I've got Coral Pop. So I apply mine, you see, sort of on top of my cheekbone, and get my big brush out again and really blend that. Blend away. The cream to powder blush is lovely, especially for older faces, because you don't want that powdery look. Have I used everything? I think that's it. The last thing I'm going to do is just add a little bit of the new lip oil, and I'm just going to put a little dash in the middle of my lips to give it a little bit of a highlight there too. Got a lovely minty smell. And I think that's my navy makeup look. I hope you like it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to change out of what I'm wearing and put on some navy clothes to talk you through how I wear navy and show you some of the looks. Okay, so I've just changed into this, which is a Breton top. Who doesn't need a Breton in their wardrobe for summer? This is a navy and white, and I bought this at Marks and Spencer's last year, but they do have them in this year, and Sea Salt have. And then I've got my indigo denim skirt on and a Nautic belt, if you can see it. And then what is also quite big this year are little neck chief scarves. So I found this in Marks and Spencer's actually the other day. So to wear that with this, and a tan saddle bag I bought at Marks with a bag charm, because bag charms are big this year, ladies. I'm sure you've got some somewhere in a drawer, because they were big not long ago either. And then I like to wear, instead of a denim jacket, I've got a pinstripe blazer, and this one's got a white, I call it my high vis blazer. It's got a white stripe down the side. So put that over my shoulders on a cooler day, pick up my lovely sunglasses, and where am I going? Probably to the shops or maybe for a walk along the seafront. So this is a navy dress that I bought from White Stuff. It's in t-shirty material, but it's got nice pretty broderie anglaise sleeves in cotton, a bit of a puff on the top. And I'm wearing that with a layered necklace from Marks and Spencer's, crossbody bag with, well, it's really just a little cell phone pouch to go with this raffia belt that I got on my travels, but the shops are full of these straw belts and accessorizing with a shopping bag or a tote bag, do they call it these days, also in the straw. So I would probably wear this for a race day, maybe it qualifies for Royal Ascot, the perimeter or the diameter of my hat. And the dress is from Finery, navy and white, always looks smart with my pearls. The hat is from Vinted, real bargain. And the bag I found in Marks and Spencer's, which I had before the hat, which was lucky. And I'm wearing red shoes that I dyed, but I'll show you a full length just now. And this, ladies, is the bombshell dress in navy. I have one in green as well, because once you find something that suits you, go for it. Buy one in every colour. And I find this slimming as well. It's got nice pull-in effect at the waist. And I would wear this with my navy handbag. I might add a jaunty scarf, especially if I was going to the races or even to lunch. My navy pinstripe jacket goes very well with this. And I've accessorised this with a peacock brooch. Some say peacocks are unlucky. I think they're very lucky because I happened to marry one last October. I hope you enjoyed this fun dress up with me. Have a wonderful day and have fun trying navy and all their accessories. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the Look Fabulous Forever YouTube channel, and really explore their makeup and skincare. It's fabulous.